friends, and welcome back to the Sesh. I am Kendall.
And I'm Janelle.
And we are here to entertain today.
Every week, baby, we're here.
That's right.
Every week. Just for you guys. We love it here.
We do. Especially now with our new background, baby.
We love our new background, and most of you guys seem to like it. So.
Yeah. I didn't see any negative feedback. Did you?
I saw one that was like, I fucking hate it.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Disgusting.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was like,
I mean, I think I'm being a little too dramatic, but yeah, they were not a fan.
Damn.
bad.
Sorry, you're in the minority on that one. Most of you guys really liked it.
Yeah.
As far as I saw, most of the feedback said to keep the shelves the same.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that too. So we can do that for you.
Stay the same.
A lot of people
I like
said
them best the same.
we need something on this wall behind this plant. I agree.
Yeah.
We want to do like some type of gold art hangy thingy.
Oh,
We
yeah.
just
If
are
you
trying
got
to
any
look.
suggestions, you can tweet
Yeah.
it to us.
Yeah, definitely tweet us if you have anything. But yeah, we agree. We need something else. We thought about doing shelves on that wall, but then I feel like it's too like matchy. You know
Too
what I
many
mean?
shelves.
Yeah,
Not enough things to put on the shelves.
exactly. So, anyways,
We are here with a few different topics for you guys. Here's a little menu of what to expect on today's
I
episode.
like that, the menu.
Yeah,
it's on the menu today. What's the special?
On the menu, the special is the Concert Crush documentary, which just came out. I don't know how much kind of hype it has around it. I didn't see that many people talking about it or watching it. It premiered Friday.
Yeah. And it's also cool. Okay, so it premiered in some theaters, like in select cities.
Yeah.
And then
It played in Texas in
Oh,
select
okay.
theaters. Yeah.
That makes sense.
that makes sense.
So the documentary is about...
But also, wait, so that, because you're probably like, how the fuck did you people watch it then if it was in Texas? It was also online on Vimeo for rent, which if you want to rent it, that's where you can find it.
Which we'll chat on whether or not you guys should spend your money on that, because it is a nice $19.99.
Yeah, and honestly,
Not worth.
we have some thoughts.
Yeah.
This podcast is free, that's all I'll say.
Yeah. And we're going to be going over pretty much everything that they did. The documentary is about Astro World Fest, Astro World Fest.
Astro World, Astro Fest.
It's like Astro World's music festival.
So we're going to be kind of talking about that again, because there has been some new updates and some upcoming performances for Mr. Travis Scott.
Correct. Homie's back.
Yeah. So very disappointing. We wanted to give our 2 cents on that and kind of discuss it.
Yep.
We also are going to be talking a little bit about another festival.
Dude, it's a festival episode, baby.
It is. It's the Sesh Fest.
Hell yeah.
Today is,
Wait, what if we literally made the Sesh Fest?
Wait, that's kind of cute.
Like one day.
it would be awesome, but I can't even imagine planning an event.
I have no
don't
idea
want
how the
that
fuck
liability.
you would do it, but
Hell
it'd make
no.
cute merch.
It would. But instead, we're going to be talking about Ace Fest.
Hell yeah.
The Ace family is at it again, folks. We're going to have a little chat-see about that.
Can't wait
Yeah.
for this to happen.
But before we get into things, how was your weekend? Did you do anything?
My weekend's very good.
How was engagement life?
Engagement life. Everyone's like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I have no idea what I'm going to do.
Like about the
Yeah.
wedding?
They're like, have you thought about it? I'm like, no, I literally don't know.
It's been like a week.
Oh, I know. I'm like, shit.
Who's asking you? Your parents?
My mom has been asking me. And then like I had brunch with my stepbrother, and like he was wondering, just, you know, out of probably just to be nice to like ask about it, you know.
It's kind of the follow-up question.
Yeah,
when someone
exactly.
gets engaged. Yeah,
But
I
I have no idea. I know
You
exactly
got
what I want to do
time.
for a honeymoon though. Straight to Thailand.
was going to say, you better go to Thailand.
I want to go for like 2 weeks like you did. Stay in a few different places.
Best time of my life.
I was already like looking at different resorts and stuff. Looking at the one you guys stayed at.
You have to go to that one at least for a few days.
Really? Is it
Koyoye's.
awesome?
Oh, I dream of it at night. I dream of their breakfast. It's so good. The views.
Yeah.
You gotta go, man.
Definitely going to Thailand. I'm so excited. I don't know when though.
How about you just get married there and we can all come?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well then John and I were like, maybe we should just get married in Costa Rica, because we were like obsessed with Costa Rica, obviously, because that's when we got engaged and it's so pretty, blah, blah, blah. And so we were like, maybe we'll get married there and then fly
Hell
from there
yeah.
to Thailand.
Dude,
I was like,
I'm
now
down
that would be
for
lit.
that plan. I think you should do it.
That'd be really fun.
I am all on board for the destination
I
situation.
would love to do it, but 2 problems. One, I feel bad asking people to pay
Yeah, that's
for
understandable.
like a vacation that's about me. You know what I mean? And 2, I really want my fucking dogs.
Yeah, that's hard too.
Like I want them there so
You
bad.
could go.
Charles goes to Costa Rica.
At least Charlie.
He's basically a sloth.
Basically.
Look at his ass.
There's a lot of dog-friendly resorts.
Yeah, it was dog-friendly.
He could easily fly. At
yeah,
least
just bring him with you.
But then I'll have my mom bring him back home, or someone can bring him back home when I go
I'll bring
to
him
Thailand.
back home.
Charles goes to Costa Rica.
We can get him a first class ticket.
Yeah, that's right.
First class. He says first
You
class
can sit in coach
only.
and he can sit in first.
Okay, Bobby goes to first class.
So that's the plan. Done deal. Costa Rica it is. I'm putting it in my calendar. I'll get a babysitter.
Got it. My friend, she's cracking me up. So I was at dinner with my friend on Friday. She just moved back here from Virginia. And so we were hanging out. And she's literally talking to John and I. She's like, well, she's like giving me all these ideas because I told her I don't want anything like too big or complicated or whatever. And complicated says the girl who wants to go to Costa Rica to get married. Okay. But she was like, she's like spouting out all these things. She's like, if you want to make this happen, we could probably make this happen by like September. And I was like,
oh, damn.
I was like, do you know me? I was like, it took us 10 years to get engaged.
Yeah.
You think we're going to be married by September?
I would be absolutely shocked.
She's like, I'm just excited. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, tell her to hold up. I need some fucking time. I gotta have this baby before we're planning a wedding.
Yeah, this is making me laugh.
Very fun. Very excited for all of the planning.
Sid's planning a wedding.
Yep.
Yes, yeah. And we've been throwing out the idea of doing a destination.
Yep.
But
I'm down.
because I
Let's
feel like
do it.
it is a lot. I mean, it's for people to come and whatnot. But at the same time, it's only like 2 days. They got to like celebrate the wedding part.
Your family doesn't live here, so they have to come
Right,
fly
either way,
somewhere anyways.
they gotta get
that
on an
makes more
airplane.
sense. I got all my
Sid,
family here.
Do it.
I know. I really
agree.
want to. It'd be
Come
so
on.
Oh
fun.
my God, it'd be so fun.
So yeah, you're looking at like September 23.
Yes. Possibly August, but probably September, to be honest.
2023, not the 23rd of September.
Yeah.
This year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
2023.
2023.
Oh, such fun ahead, you guys. Anyway,
She's
what
so
else
fun.
did you do? Or I didn't even you didn't get to say what you did before I asked about how it feels to be engaged.
Oh, yeah. I planted my garden, or some of them. I don't have a garden. I just have like a bunch of like planters, individual ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I got my tomatoes going. So I'm very excited about that.
Good job.
I
Really
love my
ahead of the
tomatoes.
curve. Good work.
Well, I was like, usually I'm really late, and then it just
Same.
takes forever to like start up. And then before I know it, things are dying.
And you have one round of tomatoes,
Right.
and that's it.
So I'm like, okay, let me try. And it was like pretty nice on Saturday. So
Didn't you have a garden last year?
yeah. Well, I have like a raised garden bed too that I just put a bunch of herbs in. I haven't done that one yet. John, love him dearly, but he like hurt his back somehow. And then on Wednesdays, he plays like football, like club football with some of his friends just for fun. And he was already injured. And John he's so competitive with himself, it's like psychotic. So he's like, I can't miss out. So he went and played the football game last Wednesday and then totally fucked his back up.
Oh,
Like
no.
the dude literally is walking around like an 80-year-old. And I'm like, I feel bad for him. I'm also
God.
like, you didn't have to play that game. Because I was giving him crap. I was like, how much did they pay you for that game? Oh, wait.
Nothing.
No, you're paying to be a part of that and hurt your back. I was like, it sucks getting old. So anyways, I said that because he has to help me dig out all the dirt from last year on my raised garden bed.
Is like all hardened.
Yeah, exactly. And it's going to take, it's kind of,
It's big.
it's a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
Are you
I
gonna
need your help.
replace it all?
Yeah, exactly. You got to replace like fresh
Oh, you do?
soil. Yeah,
Makes sense.
because a lot of the soil has like nutrients and stuff, and it's like dead and
But you
there's,
can
like,
add
old
new
roots.
fertilizer, right? No?
Yeah, you can.
That's what I've always done.
I don't know. I like to give it a fresh start.
Probably better. I've never really had a successful situation. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, last year your garden literally was
it went crazy. Oh, but we have that picture. Remember of me
what?
with
Oh,
my
yeah.
weenie and balls? I still got that. I'll send it to you.
Oh
We can
my
do a little
God, I
insert.
remember that. Yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
iconic.
That was like the best I was able to harvest.
Yeah.
My giant zucchini.
Did you ever eat it?
Yeah, I did eat the zucchini and I ate
Was
the
it
tomatoes.
good?
It was like
Eh.
not much better than the grocery store.
Oh shit. Yeah,
They
I'm
weren't
not
that
super
great.
good at like, I've grown peppers and then I've grown some like lettuce, which is like whatever. But like I haven't really grown, well, I'm not like a huge squash eater.
No, I don't like squash.
Yeah.
Unless it's spaghetti squash.
Oh, I
Ooh,
love
yeah.
spaghetti squash. I like squash, but I'm not like
I like sweet squashes.
enough to have a whole plant of it and be like with 8 squashes. I don't know what I would do with it.
Right.
So
Squash soup in the summer.
yeah,
Squash the
exactly. Though, like in the summer. Well, I guess it's more like a fall thing.
Yeah, you're right. It is definitely.
I'm so jealous of people who have like full ass gardens, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Or greenhouses.
It's a lot of work. It's a big commitment.
Yes, green. Well, and I feel like it sucks because it only, unless you have like a greenhouse, it only works for like 5 months in Colorado.
Have you seen Christy's greenhouse?
Yeah, it
like
looks
in the
sick.
works. Ooh,
Looks so cool.
Her whole life is cool.
I know.
She's
Her
like
whole life
living
is
my
cool.
dream.
No, literally. Like it's.
I love her.
I love her. She just seems so nice.
She is.
Anyways, so yeah, that's what I did. Started my garden. I will do my herbs next when John's not crippled. And yeah,
Nice.
there's it. Charles and I hung out, watched the Concert Crush doc.
Yep.
Edited some vlog footage on my channel, and that's it.
Do you identify as a hot girl with stomach issues?
Hell yeah.
If you're dealing with bloating, digestion issues, or you just don't know why you aren't feeling good lately, Bloom can help you feel hot year-round without the stomach issues. Bloom Nutrition makes it easy and delicious to give your body what it needs to feel your best, inside and out. Their greens and superfood power blend fights bloating, helps with digestion, increases natural energy, and helps keep your skin glowing. Bloom greens are packed with over 50 nutrients, including whole fruits, veggies, fiber, probiotics, antioxidants, and more, all in one easy-to-drink formula.
So I've been using Bloom for a few weeks now, and I am obsessed with it. These last few days, I've been having just stomach issues, and I've been making apple, ginger, and Bloom smoothie in the morning. Oh my god, it literally fixes my stomach, and it's so good.
So now
like
you're a hot girl without stomach issues.
Without stomach issues.
Boom.
Thank you to Bloom.
And it's so easy to use, right, Karelly? You had an easy experience?
So great. Love it.
So easy. You just mix it in with water or a smoothie to add it to your daily routine. And it comes in 4 delicious flavors: coconut, mixed berry, citrus, and original. And Bloom is made for you, whether you're trying to recover from a big meal or a night out, or you're a fitness buff. Over 350,000 people trust Bloom to feel better every day. And right now, Bloom Nutrition is offering our listeners 15% off your purchase of their greens and superfoods blend when you go to bloomnu.com/sesh. That's Bloom, BLOOMNU.com/sesh for 15% off your purchase. Again, just go to bloomnu.com/sesh for 15% off. I don't even think I'm going to do a garden this year, even attempt. I've got too much going
You're
on.
moving, so how would that work?
Like if I did like some single pots, I was kind of thinking about it, but I just don't have the time for that.
That sounds stressful for you.
Yeah, I don't need to. I'm already growing a human. I don't need to grow anything else.
True. That's a garden in and of itself.
Yeah.
I get extreme dopamine from going outside and gardening and watering my plants and like watching them grow.
Me too.
It's like
I'm
a
still
real
gonna have
mental health thing for me.
I'll probably still do some flowers.
Yeah, good. Just do some flowers are fucking easy.
Yeah,
like water
exactly.
those bitches. They grow like weeds.
Yeah, actually, this weekend because we are moving, so I took a bunch of plants that are in the ground or like our succulents that are year round.
Yeah.
I like got them and put them into pots so I can take them with me.
Good.
Yes, and just doing that, lots of dopamine. You know, just being outside. It was so nice.
It was so nice on Saturday. Oh,
now
it felt
today's
so
shit.
good. Yeah, it sucks outside. The fuck.
I had moved all of our plants outside. It was so nice. I moved every single one outside with Josh's help. A lot of them are heavy. And then I realized, oh shit, it's going to get cold at night. Like it's not warm enough.
Yep.
So I had to move them all back in. But yeah, slowly dismantling the house, getting boxes packed up. It's a lot. I think I'm crazy moving during my 3rd trimester. I literally hit 3rd trimester and I'm moving like that week.
But when you knew you were moving, you weren't pregnant already, or were you? No. Well, yeah, I guess you were.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was already planning on moving, but yeah, it just kind of worked out this way.
Shit.
Yep. It'll be worth it. I just can't wait to get into the new house and start setting up baby's room. I want a nest, you know,
Right.
get all set up and ready to go.
How's the nursery design coming along?
It's good. Kind of. I mean, I've got like the main things.
Yeah.
Got the crib, got the changing table, got the bookcase. So yeah, I just need to figure out. Actually, I was thinking about hiring someone to do like a little
Mural
painted wall situation, but just more to plan, more work. And so I think I found some good wallpaper that I'm just going to use instead.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Plus, you can always like switch things up because like I feel like also when your baby's a newborn and you have like a whole theme going or something, what if it's like 2 years from now they hate that and are really into something the opposite? So it's like, dang, all that time and money you spend like creating this cute little nursery, but then like once they're actually a kid and can appreciate their own room, it's like they might want something totally different.
Well, our plan is to move her to another room when she gets a little older and then keep this as the nursery for next kid because it's a little smaller. So that's kind of the plan.
Planning ahead, I see.
Yeah. Yep.
Not surprised. She has her whole life planned out.
Of course.
I know. Yeah, this is insane. Wow.
I know.
Don't even know what I'm going to do for dinner tonight.
I know.
Same.
Well, I'm a big planner, and that's why pregnancy has been really hard because you can't plan shit. You can plan some things, but damn.
The day of when unless you get like scheduled and doctor, but still, you know?
Oh, I'm even going to go for that, but it doesn't turn out like you want, like ever. So I'm ready for whatever. I'm just trying to be open-minded. Having like some major anxiety about C-sections. Like just any moms who went through it. If you had a good experience.
Yeah, if it was the worst
please
you've
don't
ever been
scare
through.
me worse.
I'm like, listen,
but like
you should be terrified.
A lot of mothers who have had C-sections have shared their stories with me and have made me feel a little better. So I always like that. I have some friends who have had it, but it's just the idea of the surgery, and I've like looked up the surgery, and it's just like
don't look it up.
It's a little scary. Well, I like to be prepared,
but it doesn't change anything.
No, but
you knowing what they're doing down there doesn't it's only probably making you more scared.
Probably. I don't know. There's something about collecting knowledge that makes me feel somewhat better and in control. But yeah, the whole thing is very up in the air. So anyway,
speaking of babies, do we have fruit for the day?
I thought you were going to say, speaking of babies. Mr. Ace family. What is his name?
Oh,
He's the biggest baby of all.
I thought you thought that I was going to give you a pregnancy announcement again.
Oh, no.
Karelly literally just now. What were you talking about before we started recording? I don't remember.
Oh,
and I said something. Karelly goes, "Wait, what?"
Oh, yeah.
And you just look at me, and I was like, "Huh?" And you're like, you're not pregnant, right? I was like, well. She was just,
well, you made it sound like it.
Yeah, you said you were pregnant, but yeah, no, but you didn't say you were pregnant. She was just looking at me
so weird. And I was like, aha, you believe me?
No. Gullible.
Okay, so baby is.
Are we guessing?
Guess. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to guess this week.
Okay, so last week it was.
It's starting to get fucked up. Like it's just the app isn't making any sense. Like,
last week it was.
I know I've been
eggplant.
trying to like justify the app's decisions for what they're saying, and I'm every baby's different size. No, they don't make sense.
Like
they're like
week,
going in different orders, and like all the apps are saying something completely different now.
That's not helpful. Okay, so last week we had eggplant.
Yeah,
and I'm going with the same app every week to keep consistency. We're using the Flow
bigger or
app.
Smaller?
Yeah, is it bigger or smaller than the eggplant?
Well, she's bigger.
Well, I know, she's bigger, but like I'm saying, I'm trying to guess what
the app is thinking
the fruit could be.
It's smaller. So
is it
we
longer?
Just have a large eggplant last week?
No, it's just a weird thing. I'm not saying
like
it's bigger or
circle.
smaller.
It's like a circle now.
It's a circle.
Guess. It's a weird thing. I'm not telling you what it is.
Wait, is that a fruit? It's a
Everyone
fruit.
put in your guess.
Is it a fruit?
I'm not telling you. You have to put in a guess.
Okay, I'm going with a head of cabbage.
Okay.
Cabbage Patch Kid.
Okay. Cabbage Patch Kid. Karelly?
Yeah, you go.
I'm going to say, it doesn't even matter the season of the fruit or the vegetable.
She's like thinking it.
But I'm thinking like a spaghetti squash.
Okay. All right. That's a decent guess.
A mini pumpkin.
A mini pumpkin. Okay.
Close your eyes.
Drum roll, please. Also, you used to have your headphones on, Kendall. Don't know if you care.
All right. Ready? Dun, 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 dun.
What?
Grapes.
Grapes.
Which is honestly kind of nice because now we can snack on these while we
that's
record.
the first thing I thought of was convenient. A fruit that or a food that I actually want to eat.
I haven't washed them, but we can just do a little rub on the shirt.
That's fine. But I'm really confused.
Yeah.
Me too.
Like a bunch of grapes, so that's what it's called?
Like a bunch of grapes, like a vine of grapes.
Yep. So
okay, that's like literally so many sizes.
I know.
And this is smaller than the eggplant. Oh, don't let Charlie get me.
No, she's really small.
Oh, no.
I know, yeah. So,
good grapes, though.
Who really knows? It's like, it's so all over the place, these suggestions. I feel like they're just trying to
is there
come up with something because the other
Yeah.
app is saying eggplant this week. So it's like, who really knows?
What?
I know. Yeah, Karelly, you should start bringing in don't you have like a little scale at home?
Yes.
You should bring that so we
Yes.
can like weigh it.
We need
and
to weigh
see, yeah.
What's
okay.
the 90s nostalgia? I would like to know.
Oh, hang on.
I
Let me
totally
look.
forgot about that. Thank you, Kendall.
So she's 1.7 pounds this week. By the time this episode comes out on Friday, she will be about 2 pounds, which is right exactly what she was measuring at the doctor, was 1.6 when I was there. And that was like 2 days before.
So the app is correct with that.
Movies and TV props. It says the shaving cream from Jurassic Park, which is just a can of Barbasol.
Okay, it's so unhelpful.
Yeah.
And then this isn't Jack Morris's brick phone or Zach Morris brick phone.
From
Who's that?
What is
I have
that?
no idea what that's from. Can you look that up?
What is it?
Zach Morris? It's probably some like common movie. We just don't know.
Jack Morris. Okay. Wait, that's
brick
the
phone.
90s nostalgia?
Wait,
Yep.
brick phone.
Kind of like that phone your mom
Oh,
used
from
to
Saved by the Bell.
drive around with
Oh, hell
when
yeah.
she was pregnant.
Yeah. Back when my mom was pregnant with me, she like my mom is a nut. She was going to grad school and working full time and going to grad school at night, pregnant. Like
That's a
fully
lot.
pregnant.
How is she not exhausted?
She is the size of a old phone.
Well, who's
So
Zach
it's just-
Morris?
yeah, what the fuck?
Saved by the Bell.
Oh, it's Saved by the Bell.
Don't know
Okay.
who
Yeah.
that is.
Yep. Neither.
Yeah,
Right.
she had one of those. My dad got her because she was going to school at night, got her a cell phone. It was huge.
You guys want any grapes? I got extra grapes over here. Josh got a
Good.
big old container of them.
I'll take some grapes.
Got hella grapes.
Oh shit.
I know. I was like, if we had a scale, we could just keep adding grapes until it's the
Yeah,
amount.
for real.
Damn.
They're good though.
These fruit and vegetable guesses are getting,
Whack.
yeah, they are. They're all over the place. The cabbage is coming up, but not for a while. Do you guys like guessing? Should we continue the guessing?
Yeah,
It's
I
kinda
liked that.
fun.
That was fun. I
All
like
right.
that. Good guess.
All right. Well, we don't have to guess that much about Travis Scott because
No.
he will be back.
Yeah, he's back. And he's already been back. Like last month, he did a little performance.
He did?
Yep.
Oh, I totally missed that. Where?
At the pre-Oscars event.
Pre-Oscars. God. Why?
That's like a whole thing. That's like a big thing.
Yeah.
The pre-Oscars event?
Yeah, didn't know.
Neither.
That was a
Gross.
big thing. But yeah, he was doing it. What was that, like May 20th or something? So like,
But that
or
was like
March 20th?
for the actual Oscars.
Was it
Yeah.
aired anywhere or was it just for celebs?
I didn't personally see it, but I also didn't fucking watch the Oscars, so I'm not sure. But yeah,
Well, he has a few performances lined up, and we will chat more on our thoughts on that when we get back from our break.
guys, credit card debt can be such a pain. You know, when you first turn 18, all of a sudden you're eligible for a zillion credit cards, and oftentimes we don't think of the consequences of long-term credit card usage. So we rack up credit card bills, and then before you know it, we have a bunch of credit card debt, and it can be really overwhelming. But that's where Upstart comes in. Upstart-powered personal loans can help you pay down high-interest debt all online with simple and easy-to-understand payment terms. And Upstart has helped over 1.8 million customers on their path to financial freedom. Whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high-interest debt, or funding personal expenses, Upstart can help you get one fixed monthly payment with a clear payoff date. Upstart knows you're more than just your credit score, so rather than looking at your credit score alone, Upstart's model considers other factors like your income, employment, and other information provided in your loan application to find you a smarter rate for your loan. And you can check your rate in minutes for loans between $1,000 to $50,000 without impacting your credit score. And you can even receive funds as fast as one business day after accepting your loan. I really appreciate the fact that with Upstart, you can do this all online. You don't have to worry about going into a store and doing it because it can be a little bit intimidating, especially when you're talking about debt and stuff like that. So Upstart makes it super easy. Don't wait and check your rate today at upstart.com/sesh. That's upstart.com/sesh to check your rate today. And don't forget to use our URL to let them know we sent you. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. That's upstart.com/sesh. Let's start off with a little back information. In case you guys forgot, or maybe you didn't watch our episode on Astrofest, we will link it below. But basically, he held a festival back in November 2021, November 5th to be exact. And it was hosted by him and featured other performances by SZA, Roddy Ricch, Drake, there was a lot of performers. He went and did his performance on November 5th, and sadly, throughout his performance, 8 people passed away right then and there, but a total of 10 victims actually passed away because some of them sadly had injuries and then ended up losing their lives within the days coming. So basically, when Travis came on the stage at like 9:15, it was already extremely compact. People were just like on top of each other, really.
Well, he had that countdown going too, to when he would come on stage, and then it hit 0, and he didn't come out for another like
2 minutes,
something. Or no, there's longer than that.
Like 30. It was like 15, 20 minutes.
15, something
Why did
like
I say
that.
it was 2?
Yeah,
I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was such a diva move to have a whole countdown and then not come out. Really, bro, created more and more panic of like, when is he going to come out?
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't take long for the just absolute mayhem to start.
God, the videos on the documentary of like people's cell phones and stuff is so disturbing.
It really is. And just a warning, if you do decide to watch that documentary, it's very upsetting. We
really
all felt
sad. It's like, so it's one thing to like read about it, but then it's another thing to like see these people's footage for like when they're in the crowds. Just
and
like
there was
screaming and
some footage that they had in there that I hadn't seen yet, just from
same.
social media, and a lot of it was just mainly audio because you really can't see anything that's going on. But just hearing the distress that people were under is extremely upsetting.
Yeah.
So this documentary came out on Vimeo. It's $19.99 to rent it. Honestly, guys, I don't recommend spending your money on that because I think it pretty much goes over things that people already knew. I mean, it was organized in a way that kind of put it all into perspective. And there were some interesting interviews.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the one thing is they had survivors being interviewed as well as like some lawyers and stuff. And so that was kind of interesting to get their perspectives. But
the quality of this documentary was pretty poor. I mean, they made this on like iMovie.
That's
right?
what I kept thinking. I was like, damn, the shit that I produced for Kendall Rae's channel is better than
my
That's
channel
what I thought.
quality
That's
is a lot better.
That was my first thought too.
Yeah,
When
I was like,
watching
I could have edited this.
Josh was like, "You guys paid for this?"
I know. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It was. Even they had like a tribute at the end to the victims, and there was like no music with it. It was very.
it was just silent, like slideshow.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was weird.
It was all right. I have a feeling there will be more documentaries. I mean, the investigation is still ongoing.
Oh yeah.
So it didn't give any new information regarding that, but it just brought up some interesting points.
Yeah, and there was like a few things that I was kind of confused about that really tied together, like the timeline or like clarified some things. Yeah, the map. We'll go over all that in a sec. So, anyways, so basically, 9:15 he comes on, starts performing. It's getting really bad, and not that long later, at 9:38, a mass casualty event is declared.
Right.
But he continues to play for over 30 minutes past time and doesn't stop around 10:15.
So according to the documentary, the police declared it mass casualty. They say, we told the event coordinators at that point, and it was supposed to be shut down. However, no one shut it down. There's a huge question mark around why police didn't therefore just shut it down themselves. They haven't really given a full answer. All they say is, well, we told them at this point. But, you know, police can shut down anything for any reason at any time.
That's the thing. Yeah. They're because they even apparently claimed that it was out of their hands and that's why they couldn't shut it down. This is according to the documentary. However, it's law in Houston that police, you're responsible for keeping the public safe.
Right.
And you can take any measures whenever, wherever to do so. So what the fuck?
Imagine if it was some other type of mass casualty. For instance, a shooting.
Right.
Would they have shut it down at that point? There were people already dying in the crowd. Right?
Duh.
It would be shut down. So it just doesn't really make any sense.
No.
And so there's a lot of talk in this documentary about what responsibility does Houston PD, Houston Fire have in this situation.
Yeah. Astrofest takes place. It's horrible. It's so devastating what happened to these people.
Shocking beyond belief to people in general.
Yeah.
You know, people who go to concerts a lot. Like, no one expected something like this to happen to this scale at a fucking concert.
Right. So it happens, and then he basically is quiet until he comes out with an interview with Charlamagne the God.
Well, he did his little, like...
his
Instagram video.
He was like, listen, man.
He's like not even looking at the camera. Man. Yeah.
Or
After
he
he had
never
gone to
said
Dave
sorry.
and Buster's and had dinner and partied. Nice.
Fuck. So anyways, he comes out with this little interview and it's trash. Don't watch it if you haven't already.
Yeah,
do not waste your time.
Really bad. God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, terrible.
You know.
Yeah, and that's even one thing that the dude in the documentary pointed out. Is like the amount of times that he said during his little interview is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So then he like kind of is quiet. However, yeah, like I said, he hosts the pre-Oscars event in March.
Lovely.
And not only that,
I didn't even know about that.
he is set to host a club in Miami in May.
So it's like an appearance performance type thing.
Like he'll probably like headline the host or whatever. But I feel like the craziest part of it all is not even 6 months after the Astrofest tragedy, Travis has announced that he will be headlining a music festival.
Headlining a music festival that is bigger than Astrofest.
The Primavera Sound Festival.
So this will travel throughout Chile. We'll go to Sao Paulo, Buenos Aires, and Santiago. So upwards of 200,000 people are set to attend. I don't know if that's... Yeah. So Astroworld's 100,000. I don't know if it's 200,000 between those three events or what, but it's still a huge amount of people. And it's set for November 2022, which is the year anniversary of this happening.
Crazy.
Yeah, he'll play 3 shows. He's listed as the biggest name on the thing.
Oh yeah, I know.
The flyer or the poster with Lord.
Arctic Monkeys. Yeah, a lot of people will be going.
I mean, I'm shocked. I know I said I never thought he would perform again. I really didn't think he would. I guess I shouldn't be surprised with the state of the world and how little people give a shit about stuff like this.
Correct.
And move on that quickly.
Yes.
It's extremely disappointing. I think it's so disrespectful to these families who are still grieving, especially when these lawsuits are still underway. Investigation is still underway. It makes no sense to me. And I am just disgusted.
Moving along nice and fast.
I wanted to know what you guys thought on Twitter. So I asked you guys, and I just wanted to read a few responses.
I have the hardest time understanding how all of these people, that put it on, and the police and the fire department, all these people, there's no level in my mind of if someone passes away or dies, that's sad. They're gone. They died, right? But these people were suffocating. They were being just the fact that they were stuck there, and then now it's just since it was a big deal, but you couldn't see a bunch, right? There's not graphic images as much as maybe there would be for another situation.
Right.
People are kind of putting that into using that so then they can go and say, oh, well, we're going to do another festival. To me, it is shocking that it just breaks my heart. I feel so bad for those families and just every single person that went through that or is truly ruined now for, concerts or big events. Yep. And people knew what was going on and they just still didn't stop. And so I just think there's been no repercussion at all for this.
No, there hasn't. No. And I mean, that remains to be seen. Remains.
That remains.
Remains. I think it's remains.
We shall see what happens. There might be.
I wonder if there's going to be issues lawsuits at that next festival. I wonder if there'll be anger or whatnot towards him, or I don't know.
Well, I'm just wondering who's going to insure this. I mean,
That's why I was so confused because, I don't know exactly who's putting it on.
Yeah.
But I'm who is willingly putting his name, attaching his name to them? Because people are he's gotten so much shit, but also Live Nation, they're in hot water too. So I don't get who's willingly promoting him.
And you know what's really interesting is that have you guys seen that Spider-Man meme where it's all the Spider-Mans are pointing at each other?
Right.
That's exactly what's happening.
100%.
It's totally. No, you're at fault. No, you're at fault. No, you're at fault. You're literally all at fault. Fucking man up and take responsibility. Take responsibility for all these families that you have traumatized. All these consequences that you have literally given PTSD. I don't even know. I don't know if I mean that is means for PTSD. That is severe trauma. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So everybody here is just literally pointing the fingers at each other and nobody's responsible?
No.
I don't know.
Because the second someone takes responsibility, then you're a target to be sued.
One thing that was interesting that the documentary brought up is that there were 2 people that apparently had the ability to shut the event down. Is this in our notes?
Yes.
Executive producer is one of them.
Executive producer and festival director.
So neither of these people have been identified.
Yeah, that's the thing. That they're like, who is the executive producer?
And it sounded like, I mean, the documentary was essentially saying there's a good chance there was no person in these roles.
And they just assigned the role.
It's just a placeholder, as they said. Or if there is someone in that role, they have not been identified, which is unbelievable. So, okay, here's some Twitter responses from you guys. First of all, Gabriel Zamora. He is a makeup artist, makeup YouTuber. And he said he actually went to the event. He said he handled Astroworld terribly. I was there. And he's clearly not capable of doing his own events. I knew he would start performing again, but it seems too soon as victims are still dealing with a lot, mentally and financially. He should have waited another year or 2. And maybe he's doing stuff behind the scenes, but publicly it seems his team has tried to distance from it. Plus, he has yet to address the tragedy like an actual human being who was ultimately responsible for multiple deaths at his event.
100%.
Completely agree.
His name and everything. This is his event.
Yep.
And also the fact that the dude's on Twitter being like, basically insinuating that they should continue to act rowdy and should push down the barricades. He's been seen before encouraging people to jump off balconies. I mean, he lives for this intense drama of people acting insane.
Is that footage out there of the balcony thing?
I don't know if it's out there, if it's just on the
doc. That was one thing that was in the documentary.
Yeah.
Footage
the New York
of
thing,
him,
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There was someone at his concert on the balcony, teetering, ready to jump off, and Travis is encouraging him. He's like, but are you going to do it?
Yeah, he's like, are you going to do it?
Right.
And he didn't. He got injured.
He's
Paralyzed.
Yeah.
Oh, there was footage of during Astrofest, someone was in a tree and he literally was like talking him up essentially, and then he dropped and he was like, give a shout to my man or something like that. I don't know what he said, but
when this person could have been in a tree to escape death.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know why they were in the tree, but it's quite possible with what was going on. There was like no oxygen. People are talking about how they had to just hold their heads up to try to get some air. It's fucking unbelievable.
Disgusting.
And not to mention they had more footage of him when he finds the ambulance. I mean, it's a clip that's gone around many times at this point of him being like, there's an ambulance out there. Whoa, 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 whoa. And then he goes right back. He's like, all right, put your middle fingers up.
But first he goes, yeah. He's like, everyone's silent.
He's
But then they someone like turns on his auto tune or something and literally,
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
It's not funny. I should not be laughing. But
But
it's just like,
it's so ridiculous that it's almost like...
That was like what gave me the most anxiety watching the video would be like when like things would happen and then he'd start the next song.
Yeah.
It he literally stressed me out. Like they just wouldn't stop.
I know,
It's
you could
weird.
hear.
So like, okay, so I was like thinking about it a lot. It's crazy and it's really weird and it's really bizarre and it's so eerie that he was performing like a robot. You know what I mean? Like no emotion, no like clicking with reality. There was nothing. Like as soon as you saw the ambulance, like he acknowledged it, sure, but he was like whoa. You know what I mean? So like he just continued to do his little thing, but like there was no connection to reality. It was like autopilot. You know what I mean?
It was.
Like it was just so eerie. Like he just was blind.
And
he was
people
like
who were
blind.
there, people in the documentary, they asked them straight up, do you think, because his excuse is, I didn't see it. I didn't know this was happening. I had no idea. And they've asked people who were there and they're like, there's just no fucking way. He wouldn't be able to see it. There were people on the ground. The chants of stop the show were so loud. And this one victim made the point that, there were these pauses in between songs where it was quiet. And she's like, there's no way you couldn't hear them saying stop the show.
Also, another one is like the tone of the crowd, right?
Yeah.
When it's a happy woo, you know what I mean? It's like a higher pitch. It's we're all having fun. When it's when it's not that,
and that many people.
And that many, like there were like death screams, and that's like so sad because like that was it, and like
people were like
sound
screaming
of people
for
dying,
like begging,
begging for life, begging, and it's
and you wonder how many people were that close to death. We know that 10 passed. Yeah. How many people almost did?
Yeah. Well, there was like videos of like, there was videos of people like just unconscious, like they were like surfing them through the crowd, basically. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, there's tons of people passed out. I mean, it could have been even worse. And then just, yeah, it's so eerie, especially with the way he's singing. To have that thought, you know, Josh brought that up to me. Of, I can't imagine lying there in my last moments and hearing Travis Scott auto-tune.
So eerie.
I don't understand how people can continue listening to this music knowing what's attached to it now, that this was playing during this horrific event. It's something about the way he sings now in the auto-tune that just automatically brings me back to these clips. I can't even hear it now without thinking about that.
I know. It's really, really sad. It's horrible.
Someone else says, it upsets me that he basically waited for things to die down without showing that he's aware of the severity of what happened. He waited for most people to forget and then be like, oh, I'm back. I'm not pro cancel culture, but I'm also just against moving on without resolve.
Totally.
That's a good point. I'm sorry. Here's another one. I'm sorry, but that entire family clan keeps getting away with so much just because of the doe-eyed fans who refused to cancel them. 10 people died, yet he can't even take proper ownership. Somehow we're supposed to just forget it and move on. It's so insensitive to the victims. Yep. It seems like his main concern is his career, which is so upsetting considering these are your fans. And this is in Houston. Like,
your city.
Yeah, your city. He has the key to the city. He is so idolized there. These people love him. I mean, these people were putting themselves through such horrible conditions to get as close as they could to him, and they love him so much. And then so many people lost their lives or were traumatized by this event. He's like, whatever.
Right.
It's oh my God.
Yeah. No, I agree. There's really no words.
No, there's not. I don't even know what to say.
One thing that I found was interesting, which I didn't know about until I watched the doc, is there's 2 stages. There's one stage where all the other performers are, like the 8 others, and then there's another stage where Travis Scott is. And so the stage that had all the guest performers once they were done, all of those people migrated to the Travis Scott stage. And it's actually broken up into like 4 quadrants. And so the quadrant that's closest to the guest stage happened to be what they call the south one. And 7 of the 10 victims died in that south quadrant. So I think what happened is after, I think it was SZA who played last, although I'm not sure. Whoever played last, the guest stage, those people ran over to Travis Scott and tried to, get there before he came on stage. And so I think already that's creating an issue because just having large groups migrate to another part under knowing that there's a time crunch because like, oh, you got to get there before and get a good spot because it's GA. So, you're starting to run to the other stage to try and get in front of everyone else to get a good spot. That's already pretty dangerous on top of it. So I just thought that was so stupid that they had 2 stages because, you're literally just forcing people to move.
Such poor organization. Even they brought up in the documentary the merch lines. There was like these 2 merch lines. One of them got so chaotic they had to shut it down and moved everything to the other one. It's signs like that. It's people busting down the barricades and coming in and nothing is done about that. That's just let go. Plus, some people were saying that they got in without wristbands. There was one girl who said a friend of hers got in there with a shoelace on his wrist.
That people were just walking in and then someone was asking, did you have to be 18 or with some type of supervisor? And they're like, no, like anyone could just come in.
I mean, a 9-year-old died.
Also, wasn't Travis like kind of like encouraging people to break in and like not?
Well, he's done that before.
He's done it before.
I'm pretty sure he did it for this too. He's like,
I think he did.
Let the wild ones in. He's tweeted things. Okay, here's a response. Someone says, I cut him slack for 2 things. One, it's not his fault that security couldn't keep fans from jumping over the barricade and running through the gate to get to the show. Okay.
True.
Yeah, that's
correct.
However, it is his fault that he encouraged them to jump them in the first place. 2, it's not his fault that when people did break in, the barricades weren't strong enough to hold people out. However, him and his team are responsible for being on stage, seeing the multiple ambulances, hearing fans yell, stop the show in the crowd, and the fact that the camera guy had no way to contact anyone to let someone know that people were passing out is awful concert etiquette.
Yeah. And he had an earpiece throughout the whole set. That was confirmed. So it's it's unclear if they were relaying any messages to him. He says he obviously had no idea, but I find that so fucking weird and hard to believe.
Another one of you said this is just trash. I have no idea how he's getting away with helping people die at his concert. I mean, it's kind of interesting wording there, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Certainly didn't help them to be safe.
Right.
There's literally video of him not giving a shit, and then people running the festival are ignorant to the situation. I mean, it's absolutely not all on Travis. I think we can all agree.
Oh, yeah.
No.
It's multiple people here, even down to the police, fire department, possibly.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of questioning at the mayor as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mayor Sylvester Turner and him are friends. There's like footage of them in the past, like together at events and stuff. And
him thanking Travis for being the reason that Houston's still on the map. I'm like, wow, you're putting a lot on Travis.
I was like, interesting wording. I don't think that's why.
Another thing too
definitely
that
like the clout at the concerts.
that he was saying was that like one of Travis's like main reasons for doing this was like for the youth, right? He wanted to give the youth, he wanted to give the youth like just an outlet, you know what I mean? So they can go be rowdy somewhere, somewhere
quote safe.
Safe.
Quote.
Oh my God.
It was how that happened.
Yeah. Yep. Another one of you say super upsetting. He should be in jail. So shameful. It makes me sick. Someone else says he deserves to not have a platform, period. Another one of you said 10 fucking people died, including young teenagers. He should be in jail for negligence. He knew what was going on. His team knew everyone. Everyone fucking knew. And the fact that he hasn't taken any accountability or apologized is a disgrace. He should be blacklisted for the rest of his life. The director of this documentary, Concert Crush, his name is Charlie Min. People have very mixed opinions on him, but he did also say, quote, that Travis is a punk and he thinks he should be in jail.
Yeah, he did say that.
So interesting.
I don't know if you should. I don't know. I
mean,
think
investigation clearly needs to be done.
Yeah,
more.
Exactly. I don't know if I'm the one to decide that. But yeah, they also had scripts about what's going to happen, which blows my mind. So they went to the extent to like make scripts of what's going to happen for specific emergency events, but then they just decided not to use them when needed. Like that makes literally no fucking sense.
It's very shocking, especially, I mean, I'm curious to all of you, will you ever go to a festival that big after seeing this happen?
Yeah, I would.
You would?
I would.
What about you guys?
I can't say that I wouldn't because, I mean, I like to think that the artists that I listen to have the they've kind of earned my respect and that kind of stuff. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like it has made me very conscious. Like now that I do go to shows and stuff, like I mean, I haven't been to a festival like this size, but like even going to shows at Red Rocks, you know what I mean? Like I mean, it does make you think twice about like, like what if this shit was to happen? What if the artist I want to go like see does not care about me? Like it does make me do a double take. But
and especially when it's not always all on the artist.
Right.
It's like, can you trust these organizers to keep you safe or to even have a plan in place? I think that's the most shocking and scary thing about all of this is I think there's like this unsaid safety of like I paid a certain amount, so therefore there's got to be safety set up for me.
And like even like last time I went a couple weeks ago, I mean I'm not gonna lie, like I was like kind of like honing in on the security like a little bit more. Just I mean I think it was more subconscious, but like I kind of like recognized that later on. I was like, I'm really staring at these security people. And like,
what about you, Sydney? Would you go to a festival this size, like 100,000 people or more?
Sadly, no. I don't think I could do that, like this size. Just like even before this kind of a thing, I've always been a little bit wary about it. But now with this, I just don't think, like you said, it's so much more than the artist as well, and it's also the crowd. And I just think, I don't know, the people can go crazy.
Yeah, especially if their idol is hyping them up to do so.
Exactly. Right. Yeah.
And that's the thing. I think if Travis was like, hey, we've had incidents of, a lot of wild behavior in the past. Let's make sure we are safe, take care of each other, listen to the security, do what is being asked of you, But the fact that he's like running around me like, hell yeah, let's fucking like run through the barricades. Okay, well.
Also, it's I think it's really important to note that he has such a wide range of fans, right? Like he has from McDonald's, like toy, because he was sponsored by McDonald's. He has like little like actual children. He has adults. He has like everything in between. Like I'm sorry, but like young boys are very impressionable. You know what I mean? If like their idol tells them to rage and just go crazy, they're gonna do that. You know what I mean?
Just young people in general. Yeah.
Yeah, just young people in general. Yeah, young people in general.
Yeah. How about that clip of him? Someone had tried to take his shoe at a show years ago,
dude,
and
Switzerland.
Oh my God. That's
and
awful.
he starts telling the whole crowd to fuck him up.
Yeah,
wanna be a
this
punk?
was a open air festival in Switzerland, July 2015. Yeah, he's like dives into the crowd, surfs the crowd, and then gets back up on stage, and you can see he's pissed, and he starts being like, you know, talking to this guy like, you tried to steal my shoe, blah, blah. Yeah, and says fuck him up.
Fuck. You have enough money.
and
you have all the shoes in the world.
And then says fuck him up.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're really that pissed, like, security, can we have him taken out?
Yeah.
Not fuck him up.
Yeah.
And like,
Get him.
pointing
Then he's like,
at
boo,
him.
and he's having the whole crowd boo.
Can you
It's like,
imagine if
on
that
him.
kid was
Yeah.
killed? What would have happened?
It was a
He
kid.
what?
I was gonna say because I
If he
heard
was.
that. I heard that too. That because I was trying to go back and like look for his name, like the person's name who
stealing
Travis
the
did that
shoe
too?
or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Because I heard that it was a kid. I heard that it was like a minor.
Very well
And-
could have been. Yeah.
And yeah, like I mean,
He
also
looked young.
you're putting like Travis, you're putting yourself in the position that where you are crowd surfing. Of course, people are going to touch you and grab you.
Right.
And what if it was an accident? What if like he accidentally caught onto something?
Totally.
Like so many things could have
I'm
happened.
sure.
For him to just jump to that conclusion and fuck him up, spits on him. There was
Yeah.
mic at his head. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, I was pissed.
Just so stupid. It's a fucking shoe. I mean,
Literally.
the amount of crowd surfing where people probably have taken things from the artist when they choose to crowd surf. I'm sure that happens all the time.
Yeah, that's a
Someone
risk.
tries because they're like trying to get something
Yeah,
from their
totally.
favorite artist. You know, like I mean, just his behavior leading up to this for years is so despicable.
It's unexpected.
And now it's just like, oh, slap on the wrist. Let's move on.
One thing I wanted to talk about, because I think this is an interesting discussion just to have in general, is the fact that the documentary discussed how tons of security obviously is hired for these events. However, it's not like there's, you know, hundreds of security members that are always ready to do a festival specifically in Houston. So they have to hire people kind of on the spot in the sense of like, they say, hey, we're having this event.
Right.
Do you want to work security? And so a lot of people kind of just applied or whatever and then showed up that day of with no prior training, no prior experience. And they took like a test and it was, quote, open book. And they basically just gave you the answers. And so in theory, there was tons of security officers running around having no prior training or experience for something this big. And security, I believe they said, was not given radios, so they couldn't even really like communicate with each other.
Versus if it was like a traveling, touring concert, then it's oftentimes the same security, works together, travels together.
Oh,
They're kinda-
really?
Well, that's what the documentary was saying. They made that point.
Interesting. I think even if it's like Red Rocks, they have security that people
Or the event is...
right.
Yeah,
But
right, the
like
event space
I know
has, like, a
people
standard team.
right, exactly. But I don't think there's like an event because this was just
Right,
in a
just
field
put up.
So where do you find that? Yeah, they had to find random people to do it, and I guess a lot of those people admitted to the fact that they just wanted to be there to go to the concert.
Which a lot of people do. Like a lot, I know.
yeah.
Like, I know a lot of people who do that. You know, in my life, like go to Red Rocks, get a summer job or whatever. You know what I mean?
that's
But they
like-
have the training.
They have the training. Yeah, I have a friend that's like, yeah, I wanted to go get a job at Red Rocks because I have free concerts. That's fine. I'm not saying don't do that, but
And Red Rocks has a specific...
right, that you're there for,
yeah.
you know exactly
Right,
how to
right.
do security at Red Rocks specifically because you've been trained. So then I'm like, okay, what is... Like, that's obviously really stupid, but also, how do you get around that? Like, do you contact other security companies that have people that are already trained and be like, hi, I need to recruit your employees and I'll give you a percentage or something like that if I can use your already trained employees to come be security for this music festival? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Because I think the way, I mean, I don't know if I'm correct, but a lot of security companies, they do like what is it? Not like contract, but like they can like lend out their employees. You know what I mean?
That's
So
what
like
I would think.
I'm pretty sure because at one of my previous jobs, we used to have a security guard and it was like it's a whole
Yeah, the
security. It was
third
like,
party-
it was like, it's a third party
Company.
Yeah.
One of my brothers does security and he's like, you go to a specific spot, they like tell you where to go, whatever. So I don't know. It's really ridiculous that that's what they decided to do. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of the main gist of what I caught from the documentary specifically, and I wish there was more out about what's going on with the lawsuits and everything.
Yeah.
But as we know, there's 500 of them that have been filed. So,
and
I don't know.
I guess Travis had offered to pay for funerals for people, and victims have turned it down.
Yeah, they all turned it down because
probably for legal reasons too.
Yeah, and I think a lot of them
The
were
moral
like,
of
I
it
don't
as
want
well.
your fucking
Right,
money.
right? But also, I think it can be taken as a settlement, and he could have even like offered them an amount, but like, okay, if I give you this, you have to sign something that says you won't sue me. Like, there's things like that too.
Right,
so there could be multiple reasons why they're not accepting it. But yeah, just the moral of it.
I know.
I wouldn't want his fucking money either.
And it's just sad because I feel like that's just a way to be like
Yeah.
signing off the issue.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
here's your money, bury your loved one, and let's move on.
Yeah. So with this documentary coming out, Live Nation is concerned that publicity from the documentary could taint the jury pool.
Which I don't.
The evidence is so overwhelming. I can't imagine
Yeah.
it's going to taint the jury
And it's
pool
not
any
like
more
it
than that
was-
will be.
It's not like it was pro Travis Scott or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or really even, I mean, it was pro victims in the sense that like it gave the survivors a chance to speak. But overall, it was kind of just like questions that the survivors were answering, giving their own personal perspectives on it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. A spokesperson for Travis has said that the documentary falsely blames Mr. Scott for the heartbreaking tragedy that occurred. Falsely blames. That is, y'all have some balls.
yeah.
They criticize the involvement of attorneys who have filed lawsuits in the case because, some of them were interviewed. So, yeah, I mean, if you are interested, it doesn't hurt to watch it. I do think it's a little expensive. I wish it was just free on YouTube or something. I feel like they'd get more ad revenue on YouTube than Vimeo. And I mean, it's not getting as much publicity as you'd think.
No.
Also, it's kind of expensive for
Yeah.
like an hour and a half
It was
documentary.
expensive.
Very.
Should've been like
$19. It's, yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
like not very well.
It's not of the quality
Edited.
that I would for $19.
I agree. I kind of hope that like years to come, like a bigger
Oh, there will be.
thing will make like Hulu
There
or
will be.
something. Will make
And
it.
I'm sure there are more victim families who just aren't talking because they're
Yeah.
in lawsuits and stuff.
yeah, totally.
There'll be more. There will be more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Travis Scott's back though. That was the main reason we wanted to talk about all this is because the dude is back.
Yeah,
Back on tour.
We definitely want to
Or
hear
not tour, but
more of your
festivals.
opinions. Either way. you know.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people think that his career shouldn't end because of this. I mean, I don't know.
I just had such a strong feeling he wasn't going anywhere.
I know. You did. You called it. I was so sure after this he was just fucking done. I couldn't. I mean, of all the reasons people are canceled these days, I thought
Yeah.
being there while 10 people die in your crowd and continuing to perform as people are screaming, I really thought that'd be the end of someone, but apparently not. Apparently people don't give a fuck.
Money and fame can really get you out of a lot of things.
Yeah, it's really upsetting.
I will say, however, shocked that he's doing this less than a year later. He's
than
already
6 months.
performing. And then come the 1 year anniversary, he's going to another festival that's twice the size.
Yeah.
That's a little shocking.
It's so lame.
So anyway, should we go ahead and pivot to the
Yeah.
Ace Fest?
You need a little
Something a little more lighthearted.
fun here. Yeah.
I'm a huge advocate for mental health and getting therapy and right medication if that's something that you're interested in. But getting these types of services can be very expensive and oftentimes hard to get to. And this is why I'm super passionate about Cerebral and the services that they offer. Cerebral is an online mental health service that offers prescription medication, counseling, and therapy for anxiety, depression, ADHD, insomnia, and more. And what makes Cerebral unique from other online therapy formats is the fact that they provide prescription medication online through a licensed provider and ships medication straight to your door. Skip the pharmacy lines. And with the Cerebral mobile app, it's like having your personal care team wherever you are. You can message your care team and access self-care resources wherever you are, and you can connect with your counselor and therapist on your own schedule through your laptop or the Cerebral mobile app. Schedule sessions based on what's most convenient for you. You don't have to wait weeks to be seen, and 80% of members see a provider within 5 days. What's really nice is that you can do your sessions on a laptop or a phone, so you can always find an area at home where you're most comfortable. And Cerebral offers affordable treatments that are 1/3 the price of traditional therapy. And treatment options are available with or without insurance. Cerebral is in-network for several insurers, and they're working every day to grow their partnerships. With in-network, your monthly cost is even lower. Personally, I cannot recommend therapy enough. It has saved my life in so many different aspects, and I really think it is worth the money and time. And for listeners of this program, you can receive 65% off your first month of medication management and care counseling at cerebral.com/sesh. Go to cerebral.com/sesh for 65% off your first month. That's a total of just $30 to get started. Join Cerebral today on their mission to make quality mental health care accessible and affordable for all.
Ace family.
Fam. Holy fuck, these guys.
Woo!
Just when you think they can't get worse,
I kind of want to
they
go.
just keep on going.
Dude,
I know.
these motherfuckers are the greatest
Dude.
scammers in the whole world.
If we lived in California, we would go.
Oh, 100%.
1,000% I would fucking show up to this shit.
But you'd
Are you
pay?
kidding me?
How much is it? I
It's
can't
a
remember.
lot of money.
It's like $500.
Yeah, it,
What?
it
I'm
depends
kidding.
on which
But-
package you get.
Yeah.
But one of them is $500.
Jesus.
It counts for what? Like
5 tickets.
Yeah,
Or
well,
like 5 entries.
Oh my God.
Okay, these dudes are seriously
a
scammers
lot.
on so many levels. It's fucking wild.
They really are. Like, and in the end, y'all got scammed.
Amazing.
I mean, endless things. We're not going to sit here and go over everything that the Ace family's ever done.
No.
But if you know, you know.
Yeah, you
so
know,
if
you
you
know.
don't know, these people are a family vlog channel who have done so many yucky things over the years. Recently, in the last like 6 months, they had really exploited their son. He had a mouth injury.
Oh.
And it wasn't even that bad of a thing. It
I
was
didn't
like
know
he
this.
like got hit with a ball or something, and they like put it in the thumbnail. It was like injury. He's injured,
Oh,
and
God.
like show like they exploit the kids in so
yeah,
many
they
ways.
exploit the fuck out of their kids. It's
Austin has
terrible.
done so many questionable things. Remember when he brought his daughter into like a sex shop and bought her a
Spencer's.
dick lollipop? Yeah.
What the fuck? I
And, like,
forgot
filmed
he
it. It was
did
like,
that. That
"Hey,
was
look,
his ass.
She got a lolly.
Like, dude, that is really questionable. Do you know how many freaks are on there watching that video?
So a big drama of theirs this year has also been their house.
The house.
Oh, the house, which was 2 houses. They bought 2 houses and conjoined these 2 mega mansions into one house. And I
But-
believe it's still up for sale. It was foreclosed.
Yeah. So the bank's got it.
yeah.
They need to do an auction on that bitch.
They did an auction.
Oh, they did.
And I don't think
they
anyone-
did.
Remember,
I
it was like
forgot.
in the park.
Right. We were watching. Yeah, some dude like went out there and like filmed it. It's
Yeah.
honestly so funny how many people troll the Ace family. Like the amount
yeah.
of good content on YouTube of people trolling them.
It's wild. And this real estate agent has done TikToks just showing their house.
Yeah.
Because it's up for sale.
Yeah.
And this thing is fucking wild, man. I mean, has no proper floor plan because it's 2 homes conjoined. So it's like bedrooms against bedrooms where it's not, there's no flow to it.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of money they spent on this bitch. I mean,
How
it
much
looks
was
like
it?
a compound.
Wasn't it like 10? Was it 10 mil? Or am I
Something
exaggerating?
like, no, I think it is. I think that's about right. Look it up.
Which is weird because I'm like, you could buy like a really nice house for 10. Like there are million, tens of millions dollar homes in LA. So
Well-
why wouldn't you? Why did you build this weird thing with 2 of them?
They're
It's like,
sorry.
go ahead.
They're asking for $13 million on the house.
Yeah, they're like, hey, the market's going up.
Still sitting there.
Yep. Wow.
Anyways,
Yeah, so they're an interesting little crew, but now it seems they are retiring.
they are retiring,
Calling it
folks.
quits.
A little over a month ago, they went on YouTube and were like, hey, Ace family, we are going to be getting off of YouTube in about a year and stop making videos.
Yes. Except for, do we actually think that's going to happen?
No. They said that the reason they wanted to do it was because they want to travel the world with their family for at least 6 months or something
They're
like
going to
that.
pull a Keemstar. They'll be back.
That's what I'm saying. Or I was watching, oh God, who was I watching? This is not my original idea, but I think it might have been tea spilled. I was watching one of her videos and she thinks that, remember how David Dobes got his ID Discovery Travel show?
Yeah.
They're like, maybe they're doing something like that and they are, getting off YouTube to go promote that or something.
I was going to say, why would anyone
That
give
doesn't
them a
make any
platform, but they
fucking
did
sense.
for David.
Yeah.
So, especially after everything he did.
Yeah, like, oh, no problem. Here's your own show, Davey.
No one cares. Money rules the world. That's for
so
sure.
absurd.
So their big send off for YouTube, they wanted to host a festival.
Woo! They called it a mixture between Coachella meets Disney, bitch.
Fucking wild. Those two things should never be mixed.
That's amazing.
Because, I mean, most of these people's fans are children. The majority of them. It's going to be parents and kids.
Yeah.
Like little
Imagine
kids,
if
right?
your kid's a fan and you're like, you want to make your kid happy, but
They're like, oh, man.
I really have to go to this fucking Ace Fest.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. The Ace Fest, July 9th, in what was originally said to be Palmdale, California, from noon to 10 p.m.
Noon to 10. Damn.
These are all important details. We will explain this in a sec. So this fest was going to be lit as hell. They were going to have games.
Free
they were going to have free
rides.
You
And
pay the ticket, boom. You can, as Austin said himself, you can ride the same ride over and over and over again for the entire time.
Teacups all day till you puke.
Hell yeah, baby. Free rides, free prizes, wildlife animals, and live performers.
Oh, they're going to bring in animals. These people, they're disgusting.
So, okay. Yeah, nothing really. It makes me laugh. So they're selling two types of tickets. One of them is like the VIP experience, and that one's like $500. And you get, so they sell tickets, but then each ticket, if you buy one ticket, then you get 5 entries.
Or there's the other one that's one ticket, but it counts for three entrances, right? Or 2 entrances.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of an event like that?
No.
I've never heard that in my
way.
whole life. Yeah, this one pass counts as 5 tickets. That's the VIP. And then this part is so funny to me. For the VIP, they added some bonuses. Watch Austin's next fight for free. When the fuck is he going to fight someone when What's His Nut still hasn't even been paid?
And they don't even have an announcement of who this person that he's going to fight
no,
is.
just whatever it happens. It's awesome.
So ballsy. What?
Oh, it's so funny.
Gotta buy it with that on the line. I mean, damn.
It's so
That in
great.
itself.
Then also they get to go to their wedding.
What? Are you? I did not see
Picking
that.
2 VIP pass members to join us at our wedding.
Oh, just 2. I thought you meant everyone. I was like, damn.
Plus your 4 guests.
What?
So I don't
Ew.
really understand that. An exclusive wedding gift.
Ew, you guys are freaks. Selling tickets to your wedding.
They're going to rent out, they had a vlog where they wanted to rent out Dodger Stadium.
Oh my God. Dude,
wedding.
they are awful.
Oh, it's so funny to me.
That's just, you're really going to sell?
Your wedding.
Yeah.
Even I guess
so
people were literally
gross.
tweeting at them being like, do not do this. Like,
Yeah.
have your wedding by yourself. Even their own fans.
Ew. When are they supposed to get married?
I have no idea. Who fucking knows with anything?
Are they? Who knows?
Dude, so they're giving out these bonuses for events that aren't even planned. They're just like, whenever we do this, you can come. Literally, the wedding. Wow.
And we'll
come over and have dinner.
Send you to space while we're at it.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck? Oh, it's amazing. So here's the catch, folks.
Okay.
They're only selling 5,000 tickets. But like we said, each ticket is good for like 3 to 5 people or whatever. So it's estimated that there's around like 20,000 people attending this fest if they were to sell out.
Full capacity, yeah.
And the tickets went on sale April 9th. And they claim to have sold out in just like a few minutes, I'm pretty sure. Like very quick.
Yep.
Sold out,
Yep.
people.
There's a clip we'll insert.
Another sellout event. We'll see you guys July 9th at the Ace Fest.
Here's the thing about this. This is where the first questionable thing happens. Oh, well, first off, when they announced the festival, like on their video, they didn't even have a date yet or a location. Like this was until after they had like their little ticket sale that they figured out when and where it was going to be. So people were like, what?
Did they release the trailer before they knew where it was going to be?
Yes.
Okay.
They released the trailer like,
we
right
had the
away.
trailer,
We
right?
have the trailer.
Yeah.
Can we see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at this trailer.
Which, by the way, I feel like before we even play it, we need to give credit to the people who actually have the trailer.
So the footage they used is all stolen.
Yeah. They put up the trailer and used it from this couple, Jack and Mac. And they're a couple that have their own wedding videography company.
Right, like an event videography.
And they put this video up like 4 years ago, and it's actually the San Diego Fair.
So these fuckers really just downloaded it off YouTube. They like put it into like
didn't
MP3s,
give any,
whatever.
Yeah, literally. Didn't give any credit. But the best part is they took it from the San Diego Fair. Like as if they're going to be the San Diego Fair.
Dude, they have no shame. They don't give a fuck.
It's so
they will
lit.
take you to the cleaners. They don't give a damn.
Oh, yeah, no. Lit,
All right,
San Diego
let's
Fair.
see this. Let's see this. And they're going to be sued for this. The couple has said that they are planning to take legal action against the Ace family for stealing their clips and using it in a commercial way. All right, let's check it out.
All right. Look at how lit this looks, dude. This is the San Diego Fair. That's why it looks so lit.
Introducing Ace Fest. In your fucking dreams.
Oh, it's so funny. It's a full ass fucking fair.
Literally.
It's fully established,
Dude,
and they just took it.
There is no way I would be bringing my child to this thing. A bunch of First of all, carnival rides scare the shit out of me.
Dude,
anything that's like
same.
brought to a parking lot and set up and assembled by like some people that are running the fucking festival. No. I've seen too many
I ain't going on
horrific
that
things.
shit.
No way. But especially something run by the Ace family, dude.
Yeah.
Rides. I would not get on a ride or put my child on a ride that those fuckers have anything to do with. No way. No.
Well, then I'm like, how do you just like put on a fair? Like, don't you have to have like insurance
And permits
and permits and stuff? Which we'll
Not
get
plan it
into
in 3 months.
in a sec about where the location is. So fun. Okay, wait. Back to the tickets. I want to say one thing.
Okay.
So they say they're all sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, we're all sold out. They like hype it up or whatever.
Like
However,
another sold out
event. Ew, you sound like him. Ace family. God, another sold out. She's like, oh, I'm just so happy to say it. She's like wiping her tears. I'm like, oh my God, you people are amazing. It's honestly amazing. Like they deserve fucking Oscars for how good they are at acting. Okay, but anyway, so this other YouTuber, his name is Mad Catster. He's like a drama channel, and he made a video basically saying that they were lying about the amount of tickets that were being sold. And in fact, they, according to like his research, they hardly sold any. His friend goes on the site and tries to put in his cart 1 million tickets of both the VIP and the club pass or whatever. And so then he tries to go check out. But when he goes to check out, the site automatically like pulls a bunch of them out of his cart and only leaves in 7,904 VIP tickets and 3,977 club tickets. So this means that A, they lied about only being able to sell 5,000 because according to the cart and the website, there's well over 5,000 tickets in this dude's cart. And B, they're not sold out because you can buy up to...
You can still buy them.
Yeah.
Thousands.
And this is after people have already purchased some of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this was already after. I guess he said that a few hours later, he went back in and tried to do it again. And that the tickets were only down a few hundred from the first time he went in. So really, like, they didn't sell that many in those few hours. So they think that there's no way that it's being sold out because it's not selling that well.
These people are so full of shit. It's unreal. They don't even care.
I feel like they're even like trying to like fool themselves at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Keep it going in their
100%.
head that everything's good.
Yeah.
People love them.
Oh, they're idols.
Selling out.
Selling out, baby.
So this is going to be wild. I can't wait for it.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I want to see the footage.
I'm so excited.
It does make me nervous, though. I mean, it's going to be a lot of kids. And we saw how bad TanaCon was. Remember
I was about
shit?
to say.
Yeah. This
Ooh.
is...
Yeah. I mean, people were like almost passing out waiting in line for TanaCon. It was a complete shit show.
Yeah, it was. It was horrible.
And now there's kids involved in this. So it's I'm interested to see how it's going to turn out. I won't lie.
No,
I'm curious. I'm sure there'll be
curious.
some LOLs coming out of this.
Oh, I'm excited for the LOLs.
Also concerned for these kids and their parents. Like that just
Their parents don't deserve this. Those kids don't deserve this.
I mean, they don't know any better.
Oh, and then I was watching H3 and Sam went and bought tickets.
Oh, did they?
When it was on sale. And she said that there was no like confirmation. They have no idea if they're getting them in person, but I don't think they are because they never took an mailing address. And then she said that there's no follow up of when the tickets will be sent to them via email or whatever.
Wow.
They just got a confirmation from Shopify that like money was pulled out of their account.
And today's May 2nd, so they've got like 2 months to get this shit in order.
Yeah. So they're like, oh, we sold out, bro, but don't worry. we're going to talk to the event coordinators and try to figure out a way to get more tickets.
Yeah,
I'm like, well, that's convenient.
Bigger. And so they're going to be sharing this space too.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the thing is that this event is so finally they tell you where it's being held, which is at the AV Fair and Event Center in Lancaster, which is not the original place of Palmdale. It's actually farther north. And this area apparently is like Death Valley. Like it's hot, it's desert, there's nothing around. Like people were saying that you can't be outside in July, which is when it's taking place, for longer than like a few minutes without like
dying,
being extremely
God, this is making me scared even thinking about this. I feel like we're going to be talking about this in July come, Monday morning of that week.
For real.
We're going to be here and it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, when is July 2nd? We need to take a look what day of the week that is.
July 9th is a Saturday, so
July
we'll be
2nd
talking about
is a
this
Saturday.
It's July 9th, the event.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
So
July
we'll
9th.
be here on the 11th, Monday morning, talking about it.
That's right, baby.
And I'm a little afraid of what we're going to see. Hopefully the whole thing will just be canceled, honestly, for people's sake.
Yeah, but also I kind of want to see this dumpster fire.
I know.
For my own selfish entertainment.
It's just... you get nervous because you just don't know how bad could this really be. Like, these are children. What if it's like there's no water available, or they're like standing in the heat?
Well,
or one
here's
of the
what makes me think that won't be the case. Is because, like I said, it's being held at that event center, and that event center holds like tons of different events in the past and stuff. So they're pretty established. And interestingly enough,
that's true.
The same time that the Ace Fest is going on, there's another festival called the Antelope Valley Summer of Soul Festival.
So they're like sharing the space.
Right.
And so the tickets for that are a lot cheaper.
They're $15 and on there. It's so awesome. I'm like, holy shit. Shut up. And then on there, like, a little synopsis about what they're providing. It's like the same shit. Magic shows, games, comedy show,
but it's not the
car
same
show.
shit, Janelle. Okay,
it's not
you get
the same.
access
Live music,
to the fight and the wedding, possibly.
True.
Okay,
Fuck. You're right. And live animals. There was no live animals for this
shit.
This one, the Soul Festival.
Damn.
But $15.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
They're like just right across the
So
way.
people are like, okay, they're totally like joining in. People even think it's like an affiliate program where like, oh, if you sell these tickets, then you can like make money off of it essentially. It's a total fucking scam.
Oh, yeah. Ace fam scam. That's what they do.
Spam scam.
It's a typical Ace fam scam. Dude, these people are wild.
Oh,
yeah,
my
I mean,
God.
hopefully the fact
Amazing.
that there's this other company kind of running it, hosting it.
Oh, I don't know if they're hosting it. I think it's just the fairgrounds.
But
Or
they're
just
like
the
running
grounds.
hopefully like the
They're running-
rides and the employees.
Yeah,
and some of
that's
that
what I'm
stuff.
saying. Like,
But
who's doing that?
I was going to say, I don't know if the fairgrounds, I think you have to bring that.
like outside vendors.
Yeah, I don't think the fairgrounds
You would assume though you would
has
have
that.
to provide proof of insurance or proof of
Yeah,
liability
who's got
in
the
order
insurance?
to be able to do that.
Well, the Ace family has to have the insurance.
They're not gonna have
the
insurance.
Well,
They're
I
gonna
know,
be like, sign your name here that it's all good.
Yeah,
and
like,
if you
how
get
much
injured,
control?
no worries. You get VIP to our wedding now. You can just stand next to Catherine as one of her bridesmaids.
You'll be in a cast, but here you'll be.
Oh my God, amazing.
Oh my God. I mean, I hope they have less involvement than Tana did in TanaCon. Because that shit got crazy fast.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that shit was
Oh.
fucking crazy.
That was the dude in the Segway. Oh, good memes.
This will be. What's his name even?
I don't even fucking know.
Austin.
Austin. I don't even fucking
Oh, McBroom?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
McBroom.
I thought you meant the dude on the Segway.
Oh no, I don't
TanaCon.
care about him.
He's still running around. I think he was on Dr. Phil like a year ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Talking about it or
I watched
something.
it.
Amazing.
No, of course you did. You love Dr. Phil. I love Dr. Phil. But no, I watched that. Oh, it was. He was.
boy.
Yeah, he was a crybaby
Dude.
then.
Oh, okay.
Crybaby now.
Wait. But I went on the site on the fairgrounds or wherever this place is gonna be held.
Uh-huh.
I went on their site and I found their little
Oh.
their calendar.
Yeah.
But not even so the Ace Fest is on there now, but it's on the Watch and Wager.
What's
Something
that?
is being held on the same day. Should we
Yeah,
give them
that's like the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the whole month of June,
Yeah.
July.
should we call them and find out?
Watch and
Yeah.
wager.
Should we call them?
Watch and wager. That sounds like some type of
I kind of
gambling
want to
thing.
call the event
Let's do it.
I kind of want to see if, like, even if, like, they have, like, maybe tickets for sale there and how much they'll be there and stuff.
Yeah, let's just call and ask them up some questions.
I have questions. I think we all do.
But sadly, we can't, like, record them because...
Can't put on speaker.
Yeah, we can't put on speaker, so we can't hear what they have to say. But Karelly's gonna...
She'll tell us.
She'll tell us the tea.
Are you earning credit card rewards? Credit Karma can help you compare your reward options so you can find a credit card that fits your lifestyle, helping you earn miles or cash back for spending that you're going to do anyway. Maybe you want a new credit card, but you're not sure how to choose. You don't need to apply for the first offer you see in the mail. Credit Karma can help you zero in on the right option for you and apply with more confidence. Credit Karma uses your credit profile to show you offers that are tailored for your financial situation. They partner with a wide range of card issuers so you can be sure that you are exploring all sorts of options. And best of all, Credit Karma uses your credit data to show you your chances of approval before you even apply, helping you apply with more confidence. And comparing cards on Credit Karma is 100% free, and it won't affect your credit score, which is awesome. With Credit Karma, you can create your own karma. So are you ready to find the card for you? Head to Credit Karma and check out your personalized mix of offers today. Just go to creditkarma.com or use the Credit Karma app to find the card for you. That's creditkarma.com.
Okay, awesome. I just have a really quick question about one of your events coming up. I'm planning a trip for my family, and I just want to make sure everything's good to go. I'm all planned out. There's an event, I believe it's on
July
9th. Because I see the calendar on here, but it's not working for me. So could you tell me the events that are on that day? It's an art festival. Okay. So it's the Ace Fest and the art festival.
Like, and that does include the wedding.
Okay. And do you guys sell tickets to the events there? Okay, so it's just a third for the art festival, for the Ace Family Fest.
East Fest, bitch. We don't give a shit about anything else.
Okay, for both events. Okay, cool, awesome.
Does the ticket include getting to meet Austin and Catherine?
Oh wait,
just ask her anyway.
No.
Thank you. Bye bye. I'm so sorry. I got scared.
What the hell?
Because it was like, no, I'm so sorry. I got really, really nervous. I got really red.
What, are they gonna fucking come and kill you because you asked if they can meet Austin?
It is going on that day along with this art festival.
Okay.
They're not selling tickets there. They don't plan anything for the festivals. So it's all third party. They're like, we don't really have any.
The only information you give you is that it's there on that day.
Yeah. So that's kind of a. Sorry, guys. I wish I had more.
But will we be invited to Catherine's wedding? These are the things I need to know. There.
I'm sorry. I got really nervous.
Well, I can see.
Well, I guess Kendall would be the same way.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I thought maybe if
better than I would. I'd be like laughing and hang up.
I thought maybe if I was like, yeah, like I'm going to this other one, but this is this other. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, maybe closer to the event, we can keep calling. See if they have more information by then.
True.
I'm sure they have no fucking idea what's going on.
She was like, you're calling about the festival, aren't you?
And I was like, they know.
Yeah. She sounded like she knew. She sounded like she was a little annoyed. That's why I was kind of nervous. But she was like,
she's like, a lot of people have called us.
Yeah. She's like, you're talking about the festival, and I was like, the art festival, and then there's
Ace Family, the YouTube festival, baby.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that one, guys.
Dude, wow. I really hope that this plays out. I would love nothing more.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be
Maybe
hilarious.
We'll send you out there.
Hey, we can, Janelle, we can get the 2-person or the 3-person ticket.
Yeah.
Me, you, and Charlie. Let's go.
Yeah.
That would be lit. Okay. I tweeted, someone was like, are you okay mentally?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yes, I'm doing great. Never better.
I would join you if I wasn't going to be 9 months pregnant in
July.
I was
going to say, bring Jessica, but she won't be there. She won't be alive yet.
No.
Birthed yet.
She won't be Earthside, as people say.
Earthside.
Earthside.
Oh, that's cute.
Damn. Ace fam. God damn the Ace fam.
At it
We'll
again. Maybe we should have them on the show someday.
Sure, they would agree.
Yeah, I'm sure they would agree. I love them so much. I really hope more keeps unfolding with this because it just cracks me up.
There's love them so much?
Somewhere that
I love them in the sense of like I love them for my own comedic entertainment.
There's no fucking way I'd bring my kid to something like this, especially they have no way to like call and ask questions. There's no specific information. They just found the venue. Like, what the hell is this
I pretended
shit?
to be a parent too.
Yeah.
Not a very good one, but
Yeah, they didn't give a damn. They're
No.
like, whatever. We don't know shit either.
yeah, literally. No.
Well, that's
Tickets
it.
are not sold there. They said.
I mean, where's the like question contact us form on the Ace
Yeah.
Fest website?
An email address, something.
I wonder if there is one. Let me look it up really quick. Maybe like having issues.
Right here, there's a contact form. Oh, just so they can contact
that is
you.
so sketch.
That is great.
They contact you.
Yeah.
So you fill out a fucking form. Wait, should we fill it out?
Yeah, let's fill it out. And next week they can contact us.
Say Janelle and Kendall. No,
Trying to understand what is going on at this festival. Is it safe?
say.
Will there be proper water supplied?
How about be like, before I
Is
buy
the heat a
tickets,
concern?
I need to know if they're going to be via email or like paper tickets. Like, are you going to send us tickets? Oh, also they're saying that because remember they were like, we're going to try and get more tickets for you guys. They're selling tickets on May 7th. That's what they said, that it's coming back and they're going to be able to, you can buy it.
Perfect.
So on Saturday. So set your alarms, people.
So yeah, that's a few days.
Yeah, Saturday.
All right.
When you're watching this, it'll be a few
Well,
days.
We'll give you guys some updates next week if we are back.
I do kind of wish that we lived in California
Yeah.
because I would love to attend.
I do too.
It'd be kind of iconic.
I'd like to send you
I would love to
a
go.
little like reporter thing.
It'd be really funny.
You wear a GoPro on your head.
I would love to meet Austin.
You can do a little vlogumentary thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's right, baby. The Ace Fest. Woo!
My God.
Anyways,
These people fucking never stop.
no, they never. That's the thing. They never stop.
No. They're like,
Someone
more
was like,
scams.
they're going to travel the world in order to escape prison in the U.S.
Probably. I'm like, what more shit can we get into before you hightail it out of this country?
It's so iconic. I love it. Can't get
All
enough.
right. That's going to
Alrighty.
be it for us today, guys. I
That
gotta get home
is
and do another recording.
it. Hope you've had a lovely week thus far.
Yes.
And that you have a lovely weekend.
Yeah.
And we will see you on the next sesh. But until then,
Keep it fresh.